big man who just wanna fight with.
You guys ready to have some fun?
Yeah!
Yeah! Whoa!
Don't worry about it.
Wish we could use the bumpers.
You don't want the bumpers. Life doesn't give you bumpers.
We've talked before where you have said, you know, you didn't want anybody to see this movie. Basically, you didn't want to let it out into the world because it sort of like takes away that experience, that specialness.
As an actor, you can work really hard on movies. You can love the movie, but it doesn't mean the public loves the movie or the critics love the movie. And this movie was so especially intimate. And because Rick had made so many choices that were against the norm. We were just talking about this one scene at the end where you see a clip of that where he goes away to college and his mom's crying. Rick didn't run it till Mason gives his mom a hug. There's so many moments that Rick doesn't show you the thing you're used to seeing in movies. And I didn't know if audiences would understand that he just believed in the truth of the moment and not everything you read in books about how you're supposed to manipulate audiences.
Mason, how was your week? Well, Dad, you know, it's kind of tough. Joe, he's kind of a jerk. Actually, he stole some cigarettes from his mom. He wanted me to smoke them, but I said no, because I knew what a hard time you had quitting smoking, Dad. How about that? Is that so hard?
You had no choice. You made a 12-year commitment as an actor to do this movie. So was it worth it? Was it something that you now look back on and say, yeah, I wouldn't have it any other way?
Absolutely. I don't, you know, I value everything I learned and kind of just the experience of it all. But it is definitely strange to, you know, to think back to that I was, you know, 6 when I first met Richard and kind of made this decision that has obviously impacted my life pretty massively. And it, you know, before I was really old enough to understand that at all, you know, or the length of time, you know, it was all pretty abstract as a 6-year-old. So
the thing is, really, because the movie wasn't coming out every year, it was really so much more about the process of making than the process of selling or everybody else's input if it was of value. So it was kind of like a beautiful family gathering that you look forward to every year. And that was the hard thing, was last year when we finished, like, we're never gonna do this again.